What's up, guys? In this video I'm gonna tell you exactly when to sell your NFTs. So right now it's a hot topic, right? Everybody wants to get in NFTs. The volume is going through the roof. It's like crazy every single day. We're breaking records. Floor price of projects are going up quite a lot. There's a lot more projects sitting above the 10 Ethereum floor. Bored Ape hit like 116 for a little bit, which is insane. It went past 100, like not just past 100, it just broke through that 100 mark, and a lot more projects are sitting above the 10 pretty stable. Mutant Ape hit 28 at one go, and you're getting a little bit more and more blue chip NFTs rather than just Bored Ape and just CryptoPunks. There's more projects out there now that are starting to get a little bit of a name for themselves. And yes, some NFTs are awesome to hold, right? Some NFTs like Azuki, they've came out of nowhere. They kind of took over. They've had a massive volume overall. Floor price is very stable, but that's a project that is a good one to hold, right? Same goes for Doodles, right? That's been coming through a little bit more. Crypto Kongs is one that's come through a little bit more as well. I'm not sure where Crypto Kongs is. Might have dropped a little bit in volume. Here's CryptoConks dropped a little bit in volume here. Floor price sitting at 8 Ethereum, but still a good project overall. Good community, tight community. Got a good roadmap coming through. And then, of course, you have Neo Tokyo. This is the identities. You have the citizens itself. This is a project I think that's going to do very well for long term. I'm about to buy my own citizen soon. I think that's a project that's going to do very well in the whole metaverse crypto gaming scene. But a lot of these projects aren't doing as well. A lot of these projects are just kind of bullshit, to be honest, but they're a good flip. You can make easy money on it. When we look at the overall sentiment, I'll show you a cool little trend that's going on right now. You have Google Trends. This is a easy to use tool, but a cool tool to use to kind of see what's going on in the market, to see what's hot right now, and to see what people are interested in, right? So if you let's look at it the other way around, is easier over for you. Like this, then you can see that, of course, for a very long time, crypto was one of the most searched for things in that space itself. But if we go worldwide, right now, NFTs have taken over crypto as a more searched for term, right? If you look at this a little bit longer ago, there was no search volume for NFTs because nobody knew what it was. It didn't even exist, right? Crypto was a thing, NFTs wasn't. It was just zero. Nobody ever searched for NFTs because it wasn't actually a thing. Crypto was taking over. People were starting to get into crypto, and then here, finally, at the beginning of 2021, slowly NFTs became a thing, and you can see how insanely fast it has taken over. Right, we go back to 12 months. You can see that just for the very first time in January 2022, there were more people interested in NFTs than there were in crypto. Is that going to continue like that? I think there's both of them will continue to rise up, and we're going to see like that mass adoption we talk about. There's going to be a lot more people searching for both. But yeah, I do think that NFTs overall might be one of them that is going to stay at the top for a very long time. Crypto will continue to be a very high searched for thing, but because NFTs is so new and it's taken over so much already, I think that there's a lot of potential there that it's going to continue like that. Why is, well, NFTs will be a thing that's going to separate itself from crypto. There's going to be NFTs in real estate. There's going to be NFTs in, obviously, crypto gaming is going to be NFTs. It's just going to be gaming and NFTs on its own, which is not necessarily a part of crypto anymore. So I think that we're definitely going to see a lot more search volume for NFTs over the next couple of years. Same thing is probably going to happen with Metaverse. As you can see here, there was nobody searching for Metaverse because it didn't even exist yet up until not too long ago. And then slowly this is, in my opinion, this is going to go up as well. And eventually all three of them will stay on a progressive line up. But I think Metaverse is going to definitely catch up with the other two as well. So cool. Long story short, NFTs are very popular. People are into NFTs. And we can flip a lot of them, we can make money out of them, but we can also lose money out of them if we don't sell them on time. So I'm gonna give you like a very simple equation, a very simple formula. Well, it's not even a formula, just a simple fact of when to sell your NFTs. And it's not always the case like that. I'll give you a couple of examples where it's not gonna go like that. Azuki is one of them where it didn't happen. the strategy I'm about to tell you. Bored Ape is one of them where it didn't happen. Maybe a little bit different. The crypto market was different back then. Ape Prime definitely did happen. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, cool. Long story short is you got to sell your NFTs before the review comes. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples and it's going to make total sense to you guys. Right? Why do I say to you this now? Well, because this has been in the news quite a lot, right? Hype Bears was a very hype project. Everybody was getting around it. Oh, this is awesome. Hype Bears or Hype Beast was one of them that did very well, and people wanted to see if they could, if they missed out on that, what they wanted to see if they could replicate those results with this one, because it looked very similar, right? They had a massive following, and people were very excited about it. But 10th of February is when they were reviewed. And then you go to the floor price, and what do you see? What do you notice here? When you go to the 10th, you can see here the floor price was still sitting at 0.5, right? It naturally dropped a little bit more when hype died down. But then from the 10th after that, it just completely, well, I wouldn't say crashed, but it is more than cut in half in less than 2 days, right? Why? Is, well, obviously it looks like shit. This looks awful. If you look at, this looks awful as well. I think the only cool picture was this one, which is what was used before for the promotions, and this one, which was also used for the promotion. And this looks like it has potential, right? And then the review came, and this just fucking looks awful. I hate this. If I would have an NFT that looks like this with like so much expectations, I would just give it away for free, just because it just, I fucking hate it. All right, cool. That aside, the floor price dropped from 0.55 to 0.2, where it's sitting at right now. So it dropped more than in half. But the exact same thing happened for a lot of other projects. I'm not giving you here like a secret formula, or I'm not giving you here like a very difficult mathematic equation or something that you got to stick to. This is just basic, simple stuff that you can hold on to. You find like an A+ project like Azuki, then sure, you can, it could be worth holding it. But most of the times you're in NFTs to flip a couple of them, and you flip them before the review comes. After the review has been, you will notice whether it's going to be a blue chip project, yes or no. For example, Azuki review came there. We're going to use Azuki as an example in a minute as well. But let's see, it's on their Instagram. The review came and the price actually went up, right? So here there's a bean here. So the price of this one actually went up. Review date is on the 20th. So you go to, we'll use both of them. Azuki. We'll use Hype Beast and Azuki as an example. Hype Beast, here you go. Or Azuki. Floor price is sitting at 11.2, very, very stable. It's doing very well, right? On the 20th here, price continued to go up a little bit, but it was sitting around 2.5. People were excited. And then here you can see the review on 1/20/22. Well, after that, it just shoot up massively, right? Here it went up to 4 after the review was, because people were excited about the way it looked. The day after 5.2, and then stabilized a little bit here, but it just continued, kept rising up and up and up and up, and it just didn't slow down anymore. After the peak of 18 Ethereum, everything was at its peak here, but after that it slowed down a little bit. This is a project where you can see it's like, well, there's a blue chip project, NFT project. But what do you do before you know? Well, if you want to get in one of the longer term A+ projects, just wait until the review has been and just pay a little bit more, right? For a long-term project, it's fine to pay a little bit more. Or for example, if you have 3 of them, 5 of them that you minted, you sell 1 or 2 or 3 before review, make profit. So you're in cheap, you're in for free, because you already earned your money back, and then you just ride it out and you stick with it. If it does drop, then fine, you've already had your profit, which is easy, right? So that's a good example of Azuki that did very, very well, and everybody is satisfied with it. Then we go to Hype Beast, and Hype Beast definitely didn't do that awesome. I think the date, here it is, the 4th of February. So we go to Hype Beast, and we do the same thing. We go to, what the hell is this? No, we just want to see the Hype Beast collection. I think they dropped quite a lot as well. Hold up. Hype Prime, is it? That's the one. Then you look at activity right now, floor is sitting at 4.35. It went up all the way to 9. It almost hit 10 as a floor price, which is insane for such a new project, right? But on the 4th, here you can see it already. Zoop, it just went all the way down. It did very well. People were like ecstatic of the results that they got from the mint, and it kept pretty stable above the 7 Ethereum. Then it went all the way up to 9, right? Hype was real. People were excited about the project. It was looking like this was going to be that one project that was, that the new project that was just going to take over. And it's still sitting at 4.35, so it's still fine. But after the review came, here was the review on the 4th. Floor price is here still is 8 Ethereum, and it just cut in half, right? Straight away after that, it just flew down. A couple of days after that, it just cut in half straight away. And even this is a project that was seen as a new, blue chip project, was seen as, wow, this is going to be like one of those very, very high quality, good level projects. So even this one, you goes to show, after the review comes, it just drops. So 9 out of 10 times you're fine, or you're better off just selling it before the launch comes, or before the review comes, I'm sorry. Why? Is because you want to secure profit, right? Karakuva, or Karakuvu, is a brand new project. This one did very well, right? This is one of the projects that everybody's now talking about, as in one of the new projects that's doing very well now. This goes to show again of the market that we're sitting in right now. Floor price for Ethereum, it's a lot. If you go back for 2 months, 3 months to the crypto market or the NFT market, floor price of 4 Ethereum back then was like, that was one of the bigger projects. And right now there's a lot more projects sitting in the like 3 to 5 range, which is definitely a big shift that we're seeing. And we're seeing a lot more pushing towards that 10, getting past that 10, staying above that 10, which I think is very healthy for the NFT market. It definitely shows that we're taking off, and that the NFT market is kind of starting to perform separately from the crypto market. But when was this review? Maybe the review was yesterday, I'm not sure, and then that's because of it dropped. We can have a look at it, see whether that's true. Karakuvu review date. What am I spelling? Oh, hold up. You guys are gonna make fun of me now, definitely, for sure. Karafuru. Review 7 days ago. Was that 7 days ago already? Save the date as we will finally meet all Karafurus. I can't pronounce these things. Thursday, 3 p.m. UTC, 10th of February. There we go, 2 days ago. All right, it took me a while to pronounce that and search for that, but it does go to show the 10th. Well, no, not really 10th. It went up actually first, and then it dropped down after that. So this again is a project that shows that it performed a little bit differently. Now we want to see what happens over the next couple of days, whether, because it did go down again, right? There was volume, there was excitement around it because of the review, and it looked cool. And now it slowed down a little bit. If it's going to slow down more, it's going to drop below the 4. It could potentially go to 3 Ethereum. Well, then that means that it's another project that just kind of slowed down after the review. If not, well, then it definitely has the potential to go towards that, 8, 9, 10. It's all going to come down to their next announcements, to the strength of the community, etc. But these are projects that I just showed you that were bigger ones. Hype Bears, all those higher level quality projects, right? If you just go, and there's probably not here in this list, I don't even know the name of all of them, but if you have projects that are just not performing well, that are before the release already, there's a 0.2, 0.3 Ethereum gain in it. They did like a 2 to 3, 20 to 30% gain on it from after the release, after the launch, I mean. Then you already know that when the review comes, it just dies down and the hype goes away and it's just over. Another example I can give you is Chumbi Valley. Chumbi Valley did very well, does very well, still is very stable. But same thing, most of the times the higher, what after the launch, this is why floor price drops, right? After the review, usually the legendary ones or the mythic ones, like the special ones, they are the ones that continue to keep their value, and all the lower ones, they don't. So if your NFT is revealed and you don't have a rare one, mythical one, legendary one, whatever they call it, like a special one, then your floor price drops. Yes, the special ones might go up, and yes, the special ones might be worth more, but the overall ones, the common ones, they drop in price. And what is the chance that you get like a special one? It's not really that much. So you want to have a stable, consistent strategy, then sell before the review. You just want to test your luck and hope that you get a legendary, then sure, just keep it. It might be the case that sometimes you sell a legendary one that would have been worth a lot more, but that's part of the game. Here you can see Chumby. Right now, the mythical ones, these are sitting at the floor price of 2.9. Before the review, the mythic seeds, like the simple fucking seeds that didn't show anything, they were sitting at 5 Ethereum as a floor consistently. Sometimes pushed towards 6.2, I think, 6.3. Sometimes dropped a little bit towards the 4, but on average, 5 Ethereum. Review comes, these are the legendary ones out of the 4,100 NFTs. Out of those are 400 mythic. Those are the special ones. There's only 10% that have these, and then they have like different traits and whatever. Floor price 2.9, almost cut in half. Even the most, like the rarest ones, cut in half, right? And then there's a couple that are special, but even on these, the floor price of the special ones, they didn't actually go up. I think the highest shows like 9.5 Ethereum for that's like the most rare one out there. So goes to show, overall, over the longer term, with a consistent strategy, you are not going to be able to make money if you keep them after the review, because it just drops after that. I would never buy one that's already minted and then, you know, hasn't been reviewed yet. I'll just wait for the review, or I will buy a Azuki, like a high quality one, after they've established themselves in the market already as we're going to be a bigger player longer term. And you can definitely, you know that you benefit from the ride for the next couple of months. It's not in it for the quick flip. You're in it for the quick flip, then you simply just make sure that you buy it at the launch and you sell it before the review has been for a X amount of profit. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Now you know how you should flip your NFTs, at least if you got an NFT that you want to hold for a little bit longer. Of course, different story applies. That's all I got for you guys in this video. If you could hit the subscribe button, bell notification, so you get updated on all the next videos, I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.